now before we get started, to celebrate, I guess, or to mark Valentine's Day.
We're gonna kiss on stream.
What?
We're gonna kiss on stream.
We don't know. People, we don't.
Kiss
We're
in front of
not
the
going
kids.
to gross people out.
As you're kissing
What?
Shadow behind you.
I just love Latinas.
Who would like to hear the story? Or I guess we can just talk about how we first met, kind of how it even all came together.
Yeah.
Maybe it
Can
can
I-
give people some hope.
Can I tell them about me smoking blunts?
Oh, that was before we officially like met.
Yeah.
That was my first ever time I saw you. The first time I ever heard about Faith was from my buddy Jeff, and he's my homie. I'm still good friends with him and stuff. We were at a locals, and he told me about this. Oh yeah, there's a new girl on the scene. Her name is Faith. She plays Zhao Yu. She's pretty good. I'm like, oh, that's sick, dude. Because we would always go to locals, and I would take him home because he doesn't have a car. So we would just talk a whole bunch, and we would talk about things that I would miss. And at the time, I was doing a lot of content, so I wasn't really showing up that much. So he would fill me in on a lot of things. And one of the things was that Faith showed up from Idaho. That was like 6 months prior to officially meeting her. Oh, actually, that was even before then, because apparently we kind of passed each other at Evo.
Yeah, in 2016.
2016, we kind of passed each other at Evo.
And then we
and
kinda
even
passed each other at
2019.
Evo. Yeah, and 2019, yeah.
2019, we passed each other. No, 2016, we didn't pass each other. 2019, we passed each other. How far into your YouTube career was this? I started YouTube 2013, and I took it seriously in 2017, I want to say.
And this was before he did VTubers.
Oh yeah, this was when I was exclusively a fighting game content creator.
Yeah. Before you knew about VTubers.
Before I knew about VTubers, yeah. And then the first time I saw Faith was at a Grand Blue Fantasy versus local. It was in a game shop somewhere up north.
It was on Valentine's Day.
Was it?
It was on Valentine's Day because I was crying all day, and then I went to smoke blunts with my buddy, and then I come back in and you were there. And I actually already had a crush on Ko before this moment.
Oh, you did? Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on. When was the first time you saw me?
I saw you and we all ate pho.
Oh, the one next to the gym?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because what I remember, your name used to be Hispanic Kevin Smith in the Discord.
Yeah.
And then we were all hanging out in the parking lot and pho after the tournament, and you were like talking, and I looked at you and I was like, wait, are you the Hispanic Kevin Smith? Because you look exactly like Kevin Smith.
I did used to look exactly like Hispanic. That was my alias.
Which was funny because I had a crush on Kevin Smith forever, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
I didn't know it was Valentine's Day.
It was Valentine's Day. Is the first time that you really noticed me.
That was before the game officially came out. That was when it was in beta, but people could play versus offline. So we all kind of had a local meetup, and some people were playing Tekken on the side. And then I think that's when I saw Faith. She was wearing like a hockey jersey, and you
Yeah.
reeked of cigarettes.
Yeah, of tobacco and weed.
You reeked of cigarettes. That's the Tekken section was like,
all weed and cigarettes. What was funny is I was out in the car with our buddies, and we were smoking blunts. We get out of the car and he goes, hey Faith, do you need like cologne or anything? Cause like cover up the smell. And I was like, no man gets close to enough to me at these tournaments to smell me. And then I walk in and there was Ko, and I almost threw up. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not gonna say hi to him.
that was the first time I ever saw her. But then the first time I met her, I think we had a tournament, and I won that tournament actually. That was when Narmaya came out, I'm pretty sure. I showed up to that, and I was just catching up with everybody because I haven't been around for months. So I was catching up with everybody, catching up with my buddies, like Mark. Mark was always there. Yeah, and that's the first time I actually talked to her.
Yeah, and then I got Tinder Gold, and then I put my location on Tinder Gold to where I knew that Ko was, and so I filtered out his age in the location down to the mile to see if I can find him on Tinder.
Oh, a
Because
bunch
I
of
didn't-
silver foxes, by the way. She couldn't find me.
I couldn't find him.
Bunch of other 53-year-olds.
And I couldn't find him. I was just trying to find out if he had a girlfriend or not. I tried to get him to play Grand Blue with me. And then,
Yeah, you were like, I heard you were a fairy player. I'm like, kind of, not really,
to
but
be fair, I was learning Grand Blue, and I really liked Fairy. And someone was like, "Hey, do you know who's really good with Fairy? Koefficient." And I was like, "Oh, maybe I can message him." And then he's like, "Yeah, maybe."
I
was
didn't
like,
say
"Okay."
that.
I waited for like hours, and he never came. And then I left, and then he came on after I left.
Oh, yeah,
And
that
then-
was when, dude, me and Mark played like for 4 hours.
I missed out. I missed it.
I showed
I
up.
missed it. Yeah. And then I was like telling one of my friends, actually, my friend, I guess we're Eskimo sisters. So I was dating this guy. He cheated on her with me. And then I started, without knowing, and then I started dating him. And then he cheated on me with her. And then I messaged her and she goes, "I am so sorry." Like, we didn't even really know about each other. And anyway, we started talking about boys. And I was like, "I really like this boy named blah, blah, blah." She convinced me to ask him out for coffee in the middle of COVID. And then Ko said, "No, I don't really like coffee."
Yeah.
And I said, "Okay." And then she goes, "No, you have to like ask what he likes. You can't just be like, okay, admit defeat." I was like, "Well, then what do you like?" And you're like, "I like boba." I love boba.
Yeah.
And then we had our boba date, and then I invite him back to my house
Yeah.
after boba. And he was like kind of distant the whole time. We were
Well, I
watching
brought my
his old
arcade
YouTube
stick.
video. He
I thought we were
that
gonna play
actually-
Tekken.
We just watched his old YouTube videos. That's right, Kingdom Hearts videos.
Yeah, that was really, that was,
I forced him to watch his old
yeah, that was bad.
YouTube videos. And then I'm basically chat, by the way. I'm chat with boobs, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm chat with boobs and a cute face. And I was like waiting for him to like talk or say something, but he like didn't. And then I was like, "I think you're cute." And you're like, "You're cute too."
Listen, I did not say that. First of
And
all,
I was
I
like-
was being respectful because I didn't want to like assume nothing. Because at the time, I was literally just a basement dweller streaming on Twitch, dude. After a while, you know, I kind of got the hint. Obviously, especially when you were like, "Hey, want to come over to my house?" But I still brought my arcade stick because I'm like, "Oh, just in case we play games." Then she's like, "Yeah, my setup is in the room, but I thought we could just chill at the couch." I'm like, "Oh, cool." Yeah, her setup was in the room because she had roommates and stuff.
Well, thank God my roommate was in rehab at that point.
Yeah, that was fun.
So we were able to hang out in the living room.
Oh, I think you set up like an entire projector setup.
Do you know what was so funny? None of that was set up the day before. I was like, I want to bring him back to my place, but I don't have a TV. I need to get this set up like tonight. Me and my landlord were scrambling to get everything set up. So like in case you came over. And the other thing is I'm telling you guys all this stuff. If the roles were flipped and he was the one obsessed with me, I would actually probably be turned off. Like if he's the one that got Tinder gold, if he was the one trying to make out with me a couple times, if he was the one trying to entice me into his house.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it.
Are you gonna divorce me now?
I mean, it's a good thing you were actually cool because I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna be like get with an easy woman or get with somebody that wants to whatever, right? Just like take advantage of me. I can smell that shit from a mile away. I don't do that shit.
Yeah.
I don't play games. That's one thing that I am very proud of myself for having. I don't play games. I don't have time for games. And if you're one of the people that play games, you're immediately cut out. So thank God, not only did you like me, but you also were cool. So.
Well, it was also like all of this stuff that I was doing was all to find out if he had a girlfriend. So all the creepy stuff. So if I were to have found him on Tinder, I wouldn't have liked him or anything. I would have actually just been like, okay, he doesn't have a girlfriend.
My whole day was I woke up at 9 a.m., work till 5, come home, then play video games until midnight, rinse and repeat almost every day. You think any of that would be time for a girlfriend? No, dude.
How long did it take Faith to take her attraction and turn it into a couple? It took 7 months.
Oh, yeah. But that was because of COVID.
Yeah, COVID kind of drew it out a little bit.
Because we talked in March and we started dating in June. No, we
Yeah.
talked in February and then we started dating in June.
But I had a crush on him. So my first attraction was like in November. And then we actually talked in February because I'm shy. And then by June we were dating. So
Yeah.